In this section, we're going to begin to discuss frames. There are about 13 different kinds of frames that can be added to a presentation plot. And in order to add a frame, you select the Add Frame, and it brings up a control panel. And in that control panel, we can select the kind of frame that we want to have added to our plot. The first one that we're going to discuss here is the header. You can see there's a footer and general data, critical points and targets, hard lines, and so on. But the header is the first one. It's a special one that gets drawn up at the top. Now, actually, how to create a header is to have the information in the order that you want it and the columns that you want it is something that we're going to discuss when we discuss how to edit frames, and so to make default frames the way you want them to be. But for now, this is a standard kind of header that I have in here. And it comes up and it has a logo on the left-hand side, then it has a section on the right-hand side that has 7 bits of information in it regarding the header information that I want to have on my plot. So I can adjust the way this thing looks in different ways. I can adjust the background color of it. If I want the background color to be, say, a kind of light blue, I can do that. And we can see that we have a blue there. Or I can adjust the font color. Maybe I want to have a font color that's, say, a purple color or maroon color. And I can adjust the frame color that I have as well. Maybe I don't want to have, maybe I just want to have a kind of green color. I'm a colorblind kind of guy and I mix all these colors up. They look good to me. Or I can say that I don't want to have a frame at all and I can just turn the frame on or off with this switch. Section lines would get turned on. Section lines would be that if I had more columns and text information, the lines separating the columns would be shown there. There's nothing here that will illustrate that, but that's what would happen. And then the other area of functionality that you have here is with the font. So if I want to change my font, I can come and find some font that I like, and I can make it bold or regular or italic or bold and italic. Get down here, one of my favorites is Tahoma. It's a nice, clean, easy font to read. And I'm going to make it really big, and I do that and I go OK, and you can see that the header is resized in accordance with the size of the plot. The size of the logo and everything remains the same and is centered in its space over here. If I wanted to change the size of the logo, I can do that, but I have to go through the edit frame functionality over here. In this case, I can only have one header per plot, in much the same way they can have one footer per plot if I want to have a footer. If I choose this functionality here, nothing happens. If I choose this functionality here, I make it a little bit smaller and it automatically downsizes everything for me. So again, if I want to do that, and if I want to save this as a default that I want to have see next time I hit save, and that becomes my default header for the other plots that I'm going to go ahead and invoke.